Time now for Getting Real with Real Estate. Justice Smith joins me now from RE/MAX. He is our real estate expert, and we're talking about utility costs this morning. Yeah. So what are the best energy efficient upgrades that you can do to a home?
Well, there's probably the three big ones I can think of are probably the furnace, the windows, and insulation levels, either in the roof or the walls. Those are probably the big ones.
What you look at these energy improvements, but when it comes to the overall cost of a house that's on the price, I should say, of a house on the market, does it actually determine, does it give you more value to the house? Does it give you less? Like, does it dictate at all?
Well, it can, absolutely, yeah. Number one, like, it definitely affects the saleability of a house,
right,
because those upgrades are desirable. And then it's really up to a buyer to see if those upgrades translate into a higher price. If it affects saleability, supply and demand, the more desire there is for that house, it certainly can affect the price there. So, yeah, it's up to the buyer really if they're willing to pay for those upgrades. But I think you have to, if it's an old house that nothing's been done and you just have a new furnace and that's it, then that's unlikely to to really push the price up. But if everything's been done and it's the top of the line house, everything's wonderful, then for sure, yeah.
Is it common? A lot of people in Regina maybe ask for those types of things to see about high energy efficient appliances?
Yeah. It certainly puts a premium on a house if everything's been done, if it's move-in ready. That is something that people are willing to pay more for.
Now let's talk about the. Let's say somebody is looking at a house and they want to find out what the utility costs are in the house. Are there ways to find that out, or does that?
There are. I would say there's probably two ways. Number one is you go in and before you make an offer, you just ask for that. The sellers may comply and may provide that for you. I think the better way is probably to make that a condition of a sale.
Okay.
So your offer would be subject to the buyer receiving and being satisfied with past 12 months utility costs, and then that there's a couple advantages there. It's a way out for you if you don't want to go ahead with a home purchase. That might be something that you collapse the deal on. But I think more so what happens there is, like, if you ask to see the utility bills and then you're okay with them, and then you go ahead and make an offer afterwards, you really show how interested you are in that house. Where if you make it a condition of a sale, you don't really tip your hand to let it know that you're really motivated for the purchase. It becomes more of a secondary thing. So.
That's great information. Thank you very much, Justice, for being here.
Yeah.
Justice Smith, if you need help in the real estate market, you can contact Justice at propertypartnersrealty.com.